right, we are live. We are live.
What up, man? Been working on this SoulNB, bro. Got something I want you to check out, man. Check it out. What you think, bro? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's your boy Chase Carter, man. It's that soul and B. Yeah, da, da, da. I know you miss me. Yeah. I got what you need. Yeah. Something like ecstasy. Yeah. This is soul and B. Yeah. I know you miss me. Yeah. I got what you need, yeah. Something like ecstasy, yeah. Is this so me, yeah. This one's for my people we've been missing so. Mixing new with the old, whether you're young or you're old. They've been waiting, so I had to. Making music you can feel and relate to. Give you that feeling you never had. It's that soul in me. I know that you miss me. Yeah. I got what you need. Yeah. Something like ecstasy. Yeah. Is there something in me? Yeah. I know that you miss me. Yeah. I got what you need. Yeah. Something like ecstasy. Yeah. It's so lonely. It's your boy Chase Carter, man.
That joint might be a little drag because I forgot to take my green screen off. But yeah, that's
It's all good. What it do? What it do?
this is Taco Tuesday.
And that right there was Chase Carter, and
Yeah, Chase
that
Carter.
is
Intro to SoulNB.
I like that, man. That was real
Yeah,
soulful, Jack.
it's
You know what I'm saying? That was soulful.
yeah, I got some shit coming now, bro. I got some rock music. I got all type of shit coming.
You got some heat. You got some.
I got it running down. I got different shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we have plays. I mean, I guess you could say some of that rap shit is R&B, but hey, that's another discussion.
I mean, that right there was considered R&B. And I like that. Like I said, Chase Carter, man. Check him out. What are you on YouTube? Where he at?
Yeah, he on YouTube. This video is on YouTube. We'll post it. It'll be in the link, man. So you see that we post the video for the podcast. It'll be in the link on our YouTube page, so y'all can find it. Check them out, man. Some good soul R&B, man. R&B actually is different from how it used to be growing up, man. So you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, indeed. I like
yeah.
it.
But before we go to this video, I mean, today is the anniversary of Kobe Bryant dying. I just wanted to play this video. I mean, it's him just telling a story or two, and then we'll get to talking about it. So,
all right.
I play games with the flu. I play games with 102-degree fever, man. This obstacle cannot define me. It's not going to cripple me. It's not going to be responsible for me stepping away for the game that I love. I'm going to step away on my own terms, because when I retire, I didn't want to have to say, I wish I would have done more. I would watch Magic play, I'd watch Michael play, and I would see them do these unbelievable things, and I'd say, can I get to that level? I don't know, but let's find out. Shaq if he had your work ethic. If Shaq had your work,
He'd be the greatest of all
Greatest
time.
of
all time by a
sure. He'd be the first to tell you that, for sure. I mean, this guy was a force like I have never seen. It was crazy. You know, a guy at that size. Generally, guys at that size are a little timid and they don't want to be tall. They don't want to be big. Man, this dude he did not care. He was mean. He was nasty. He was competitive. He was vindictive. And he was generally used to talking trash and saying what he wants and nobody really stepping up and challenging him on that. And when he saw me challenge him on that, he was like, this kid's crazy. All right, I can win with that. So at 13 years old, I had a I had a kill list. And so, you know, they used to do these rankings, Street & Smith basketball rankings. And I was nowhere to be found because I was like 6'4", scrawny, like 160 pounds soaking wet. So I was like 57 on the list. And so I will look at 56, 55, all the way up to number 1, who these players are, what club teams they played for. When we go on an AAU travel circuit, I got to hunt them down, right? And so that became my mission in high school, is to check off every other person, all those 56 other names, hunt them down and knock them down. So like at 13 years old, I played the longer game because my game wasn't about being better than you at 13. It was to be better than you when the chips are really on the line. So when we played at 13, I would size you up and see what your strengths and weaknesses are. How do you approach the game? Are you silly about it? Are you goofy about it? Are you good at it just because you're bigger and stronger than everybody else? Right? Or is there actually thought and skill that you put into it? Right? And when I'd play to my weaknesses. I wouldn't play to my strengths. I played to my weaknesses. Because when you're playing summer basketball, there's so many games. So there's not a lot of skill work being done. So when are you going to get better? Right? When you're playing in competition situations, you're only playing to your strengths. Why? Because you want to win. Right? So what I would do, I was work on the things during those games that I was weak at. Left hand, pull up jump shot, post game. Right? So I have a strategy. And so then fast forward to when I'm 17 and my game is completely well-rounded and that player at 13 that I saw at 13 is still doing the same shit at 17. Now you got a problem. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, that's it for that, man.
Yes, indeed, man. Hey, what was that at, Don? What was that? The interview he was doing? I forget. He had said.
I remember him doing that interview because Shaq had something to say about it. But let me see, what was that? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where he gave that speech. It was a speech, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure where that speech was at, but I do remember that comment about Shaq on there where he was talking about he could have been the greatest of all time, and then Shaq kind of they had a little light beef. They had a little light beef about that comment.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Shaq got into his feelings.
Yeah, but they was good after that though. It wasn't like the. I mean, yeah, because Shaq did have some issues, so workout issues and shit, work ethic. But,
well, he even said it. You know what I mean? He admitted to it that he had serious workout issues. Man, he was a big dude who dominated the game, and he just kind of used that to his advantage. And everything Kobe said was basically telling everybody and telling Shaq, because Kobe knew that Shaq was going to hear that shit. He said that if he had work ethic, that I did, he would have been the greatest player ever.
Right.
And that's true.
Right. That is true.
That's not far fetched. That's not bullshit.
Cause shit, he up there without. I mean, he up there without it. So I mean, I can see that being I can see that definitely being the truth, because he's definitely up there without it.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't. It's crazy because as I woke up this morning, I had kind of forgot that today was the date. I mean,
Oh, you did?
oh hell
Oh,
yeah! I forgot because it went so fast.
Yeah.
It went really fast, man. So, you know, of course.
Shaq is still the best big man ever. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read that, man. That sounds like you going like it's got going a couple of different ways with that. Worst best big man ever.
Cut it out, Scott. Hey, look, Scott is off the hook, man. This dude tried to make a bet with me today.
What was the bet?
Okay, so he's taking Kansas City, and I'm taking Tampa Bay. And he told me if Kansas City wins, I got to grow my hair out and get a haircut like Patty Mahomes. But then I got to rock the whole year.
Yeah.
If Tom win, if Tampa win, he gonna get a tattoo saying "Sweet Baby Tom Brady," some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Scott man, ain't nobody talking about. I got to keep the haircut for a whole year. God damn, that's a long time to keep a haircut, especially my curly growing hair days is over with, man. That's a maintenance, man. That's the reason why I cut my dreads, because of the maintenance. Yeah,
it seems like dreads it do seem like a lot of work. Even my son growing them, man, it just like I couldn't imagine having them. John, it just seemed like even having hair in general is a lot of work, man. Because you gotta go get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? And it's work. Even the beard, man. The beard is work too, man. So
the beard is work as well. You gotta wash it. You know, some people think you ain't gotta wash it, and they got all type of feces and food particles and shit growing up and laying up in your shit. Anyway, but back to the whole Kobe thing.
Kobe. Yeah.
So yeah, when I woke up this morning, I turned the Sports Center on. I used to do the Fox Sports, but I can't stand that goddamn Nick Wright. I can't stand his ass, boy. He's one of the worst. He's one of the worst broadcasters. Sports and whatever. He's just horrible, man.
I like Nick Wright.
You like Nick Wright? Come on, man. Nick is so horrible, dude.
I like Nick, man. I like his take.
His analytic shit just blows me. I mean, anyway. So I turned on ESPN and they had a little tribute for Kobe. And then, of course, when Shay and Skip came on, I automatically went to them because, I love them dudes, Skip and Shannon.
Yeah.
They had a tribute for Kobe, man. It was just, I told myself kind of, I was like, man, I ain't about to tear up on this shit, man. It's already happened. I'm going to pull through it. But like I say, man, Kobe, I watched this dude get drafted to us, man. You know what I mean? He's a part of my life, even though I didn't know the dude.
He got traded to y'all. I mean,
he got traded to us from Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte fucked that up.
Them dumb motherfucking country ass dummies traded his ass for Bloody Divac.
But see, that's what. But see, the thing is, they wasn't really trying to get him. So I mean, you don't think the high school player is going to turn out, because he got drafted kind of low anyway. It was in the first round, but it wasn't like a high. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a high top 5 pick. So he was.
What was he, 13, right?
Yeah, I think it was like 13 or something, but he was like under the radar. 13. And you already know your man. What was the GM? Jerry West. He already did his homework, so he already knew. He already knew what it was. Like, he knew, like, all right, this it right here. And they probably
we had an older Bloody Divac who, even though he was older, he still had great vision, great passing ability. He could still rebound. He was still a starting center.
Yeah. He fit what Charlotte needed at that time. He actually fit a role with what they needed. I mean, it was pretty decent. It was a pretty decent team at that time. I mean, I can't remember everybody that was on that roster. I think that's one of them, Anthony Mason and.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, because Eddie Jones played with Kobe for 1 year.
Yeah, so he might have got trade. He might have been in that trade. Hold on, was he in that trade?
No, because remember, wait a minute.
Oh, he was already there. Yeah, that's a.
I'm pretty sure Eddie played 1 year with Kobe or half a year with Kobe, but then
it was a whole year. It was a couple of years because he was there. I think he was there before him. Yeah, he was there before him. But they played a couple of years with him. Yeah. So how? That must have been another trade.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell that happened, but he ended up going to Charlotte. Yeah, Eddie Jones. What What the hell is Scott talking about? Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell.
Who
Sam
said
ain't
that?
Scott talking about Sam Cassell. Sam had nothing to do with Charlotte or L.A. I'm trying to think how the hell did Eddie get there? Anyway. Yeah. Will McCullough said a good thing. He said him and Eddie had like 2 years plus. Him and Nick Van.
Yeah, because he was on that. He was on that team. He was on that team before. You forget Eddie. Eddie went out with. Damn, did Eddie go out with? Damn, Eddie been there. Was Eddie with Charlotte before he was with the Lakers? It's confusing because he was with Miami too at some point, right?
No. Eddie was drafted to the Lakers, wasn't he?
Man, I'm gonna look this up for you, man.
I'm pretty sure he was drafted from Temple. Yeah, he was drafted to the Lakers out of Temple. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pulling it up now, man. He was drafted to damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I was upset when we got Kobe because
he went to the Lakers. The Lakers drafted him, so basically he went from the Lakers all the way to he was on the Lakers all the way to 98.
Right when Kobe came in.
Yeah, and Kobe was like played with him a couple of years, but I think they decided that one of them was gonna have to go. Then he went to Charlotte after that. He went to Charlotte and then Miami. So he was with Miami. So he went to Charlotte, and then he went to Miami for a couple.
Listen, I was a huge Eddie Jones fan, man.
Yeah.
When we drafted Kobe, I was upset.
But that's why they let him. That's why they traded him because he was gonna have to. Both of them wasn't going. They wasn't gonna have both of them because he wouldn't have had the minutes was
starting shooting guards.
Yeah. He was balling when he was with the Lakers. Like he was actually balling. That's when
he never had a year where he didn't ball. He was a strong baller. You know what I mean? Eddie. I was a little upset that we drafted Kobe. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad. I was like, why the hell we take this dude, man? We got to shoot guard. But history was made. You know what I'm saying? History was made. It seems like yesterday, man. It does not seem like a whole year. This is happened. Him, Gigi. Let's not also forget about the passengers in the plane. I mean, he left after 99. Okay, yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
What's up, Greg? What's up, Denny?
Yeah, what's up, Greg?
Hey, Denny, I see
man.
He posted some things on Facebook talking about how much he loved everybody. You getting a little emotional on that motherfucker, Denny.
Oh, he was? You seen him?
Talking about, I don't want to tell everybody much. And hey, we do that when we get drunk. Denny, you was drunk? Denny, or you was high? What you was, man?
I know one of the dudes we went to high school with passed like a few days ago, so he might just been off the dude we went to high school with. R.I.P. Jab.
Yeah, R.I.P. man. I'm trying to throw a little light on it, man. But
yeah, that's probably he probably was feeling it off to that, man.
Yeah,
man.
This Kobe thing, man, it touched so many people, and they showed all the tweets and all the just everybody who had something to say about Kobe. I mean, it's funny because him and Jordan are the number one and number two most recognized players in the world as far as the NBA goes, and that's crazy. That's amazing, man. That is truly amazing. Skip Bayless was talking about that today. How they are the most known athletes in the NBA. Jordan and Kobe, and this nigga Scott talking about I'm drunk too.
Greg said, "Goat." Greg threw the goat up there.
Listen here, man. Hey, Greg, he number 2 on my all-time list, Greg, behind Jordan.
I'm not even fucking with y'all right now, man.
Don't fuck with us.
I'm not even fucking with y'all. Then Greg, I fuck around and say this. Then Greg gonna try to come up here looking for me and shit. I ain't even fucking with y'all. I ain't even fucking with y'all tonight, man. I'm gonna let y'all have it like I did last year, man. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Yeah, man. Listen. Scott Wilkins said number 23, Jordan all day. Listen, I grew up a Lakers fan, man. Day one, I hated Jordan, but
respected him. You respected him.
You had to respect the dude, though. You had to respect him. But like I said, he stopped my Lakers. Magic Johnson, You know, that team right there, they were guaranteed to get at least 1 or 2 more. And Jordan put a monkey wrench in that shit.
But that was a weaker team though, man. That last Magic jump, that was a weaker Laker team.
Well, no, it was just an older. They were getting older. It wasn't that they were weak.
No, they had because that's don't have like Eldon Campbell. I think it had Vladi. It had like Burn. I mean, it wasn't one of their strongest teams, but they still made it. That just speaks of magic.
Yeah, that was post Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That was around the time Kareem was had stepped out. But I never forget it though. You know what I mean? But Kobe just brought hope back to LA, man. Because we after Magic left, man, we was fucked up for a while, man.
Yeah, the Magic tried to come back a couple of times. Like I was a Magic. I like Magic. He came back. He's power forward.
Power forward. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah. And then wasn't he a player coach? Like then he was coaching and playing. Like
Greg said one before Jordan, he was more skilled. Say Chauncey Billups. Look at him. He's still trying to bless Greg Hart, man. He always. Greg always fighting for Kobe, man. That's so nice.
Hey, listen, man. When you a Kobe fan, you always got a brother to do it. There's no way in the world that I can put him ahead of Jordan just because of that last ring Jordan had. But I mean, they were the same player. Yeah, they were the exact same player, dog.
Yeah, I call him the clone, man. Not the damn stepped and bumped out. But yeah, damn Greg, what I say, man? What I say? I call him the clone, man. Like I think him and Jordan gave Greg that gave me the middle finger, man.
Oh,
hey, what I say, man? Hey,
listen, Greg, man, stop talking about Kobe, dog.
I wasn't talking about him. I just said I call him the clone. Like to me, he was not. He was just like Jordan, just not quite like the original. What you doing,
man? My internet. I didn't have my shit hardwired, so I had to hardwire my shit. Look, this nigga talking about I want to fight you, Don Gotti. Hey man, we can do a boxing glove.
Hey man, one of the homies. One of the homies deleted me the other day, man. Danny, he deleted me the other day, man. Yeah, I was talking shit about Master P. I was just fucking with him though, man. My man blocked me, man. I was like, damn, I think he kicked himself out of the group.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he blocked me and everything because he said,
Danny Prime need to cut it out.
So Greg, we always talking shit, man. I don't even know why he was tripping. So Greg posted some shit about Master P with something with the cars and shit, right? And then Prime said on there, he was like, man, watch they hate. Because he was beefing about the Kyrie shit too. Because I was on the opposite side of the Kyrie, so he's beefing about that shit. But he said something about Master. He said, watch they hate. And then I said, fuck Master P. And I said, what you gonna do, man? That nigga blocked me, man. Nigga blocked me, man. I was just fucking with him, man. Damn, Prime.
Prime going like that, Slim.
Yeah, Prime did. Shout out to Prime, man.
Shout out to Prime, man.
Yeah, man. We ain't beefing like that, man. You blocking me and shit, man. We
Prime got his fellas over Master P.
Yeah, man. He's beefing about the Kyrie because I always say with the Kyrie shit, I was like that his humanitarian shit ain't got nothing to do with what he doing on the court. That shit's separate. You can't put that shit.
You mean like I tell you about LeBron James, right?
I mean, I don't put that shit with. I don't mix that shit with that.
Okay.
I mean, somebody didn't say that, but I'm just saying that shit ain't got nothing to do with it on the court. It's like MJ. He do shit off the court. So he sucked off the court. He got better
off the court. He was a nasty motherfucker.
Dude, he wouldn't even stand up for my man in North Carolina because he said Republicans buy shoes too. I'm just saying he didn't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? But that don't take away. Yeah, he said Republicans buy shoes. He said Republicans buy shoes too, man. But yeah, man, that don't take away from his legacy, man. But I just say with the Kyrie shit, I don't think that. I mean, I just think some of the shit he does, it just suspect, man. He does some weird shit. Hey, man.
He a weird dude.
Hey, Steph, speaking of weird, man, you was talking on the other show about that WandaVision shit, man. I finally got a chance to look at that shit, man. That shit weird, man.
It's weird.
That shit, I don't know what's going on, man. don't
Listen.
know. I don't know what's going on. Had me a little messed up. Like I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I watched it, but it just I don't know, man. They're gonna have to. I don't know.
Yeah, listen.
I'm not gonna sit here in front. I love Marvel, but I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Now Marvel gonna redeem themselves. They gonna come back.
They got to bring a villain or something in there, man. Something got to pop up because it just looked like a regular ass show.
Look like Leave It to Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver, yeah. Leave It to Beaver. I love Lucy. Yeah, I love Lucy.
I love Lucy.
Yeah, it reminds me of those shows.
What was the one where here's a story about a man named the Brady Bunch?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, because even him going in there acting, that shit just weird.
Yeah, man, it's a weird show. I think what it is though, it's a figment of Wanda's imagination, or she dreaming, she hallucinating.
Yeah,
but shit gonna get real though because it has to.
I would just that shit just had me because you was talking about it. I said, let me check this shit out.
I went as far as to say this. I said, a lot of times when we lose a loved one, we grieve. And sometimes us grieving will put us in a state of mind where we can imagine and think about all type of wild shit, different shit.
Yeah, and that could be what it is.
That could be what it is.
Yeah. I'm checking it out. That shit just had me like when I first seen it, I was like, whoa. Like I almost clocked out.
You almost turned the show off?
Hey, almost clocked out.
Nah, you can't turn it off, man. Listen, at the end of the day, we have to keep this in mind. This is Stan Lee. It's still Stan Lee, baby.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out though. I mean, it did the 3 episodes, and I mean, when they putting up the rest of the episodes.
Well, the next episode should come out in the next day or two, right? Tonight.
Okay.
Maybe?
Also, they dropping one a week.
One a week.
Yeah, that's how I like to be fed my shows anyway, man. I don't like the binge watching shit. It's crap.
Yeah, that binge watching shit be fucking me.
That binge watching to have your motherfucking ass up 5 in the morning, 5 in the morning trying to watch that shit. Man.
you be late getting the kids up for school and shit.
Yeah, shit.
And I hope none of summer teachers watch this shit because I overslept this morning fucking with the TV. I said, Lord mercy.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, anything else on Kobe, man, before we switch to the sports, man, the other sports?
Man, listen, man, it's just I just, your thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who died that
everybody that died, yeah, man, RIP, man.
Not only Kobe and Gigi, but the thing about me, and this is what I wanted to say. Because Kobe had dedicated his whole life to basketball. And he knew that by him dedicating his whole life to basketball, it took away from his family. It took away from his wife. It took away from his daughters. So after the NBA, he dedicated himself to his kids. And as a father, you a father, I'm a father. We try to find different times and different ways to give ourselves to our kids, even though we got so much going on in this world, so many bills, we got so many things we juggling. Kobe found that, and he was unbelievable at it. He won an Oscar. I mean, how many people retire, write a story, and then win a goddamn Oscar, man? That's pretty deep right there. And the whole hashtag girl dad, it's amazing. It made me want to be a better father. I sit back and look at what Kobe and Gigi, their relationship, and I only pray that I can have the same type of relationship with my daughters, with my son, whatever, you know what I mean? And that's what we need to take from this, even though we lost such a great icon, because the dude was iconic. He wasn't just a basketball player. He was somebody's son. He was somebody's brother, a father. But the whole Mamba mentality is something that can stick with everybody. It ain't just those who like basketball or those who like sports. You don't even got to like sports to have the Mamba mentality, because the Mamba mentality means never give up and push yourself to the next level. And I feel like that's what Kobe did. He thrived for greatness, man. And it was a unbelievable ride to watch this dude. I was telling my really good folks, my good buddy here, how I lost 2 of my childhood, heroes growing up. Kind of, Sean Teller, Washington Redskins, and Kobe Bryant. And Sean Teller was the same way, bro. It was like we got to witness such greatness. With Sean, it was such a short period of time.
Yeah, you didn't get to see the prime. Like he wasn't even in his prime. He just got to the point where where the game slowed down.
Yeah, man. But
you got to see Kobe. You got to see Kobe all the way through. You got
all the way through.
We practically grew up with the dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude came out of high school. Like he pretty much came out of high school around the same time. I mean, we was in high school, but yeah, we basically grew up with the dude. Like that shit was a shocker, man, when it happened.
No, it was. And when you grow up with a guy like that, an athlete like that, anybody, like I said, me and my son cried when we heard the news. My son was the biggest Sean. He was the biggest Sean Teller fan as well. He was the biggest Kobe fan.
Yeah, we did that show with the Kobe John. That was like the Lakers when they played. Like that shit was just it was just
man.
Surreal moment, man.
That shit was hard, man. You know what I mean? Greg Denny said Sean Teller, top 5 safety of all time. Without a doubt, Greg, if he did not get killed, he would have been the number 1 safety of all time because he was just beyond his time. You know what I mean? He was watch his brother though. Watch Gabe Teller. He's just like his brother, man. He's an animal.
It's just hard to live up to. It's just hard to live up to. Yeah. It's going because everybody gonna be expecting them to be just.
But the one thing Gabe said, which really it made me proud of the young man, and said, "Listen," he said, "My brother was Sean Teller. My name was Gabe. I got to play for myself." You know what I mean?
Right. You have to because if you playing them shadows, you'll never get out of it. You can't even be a basic motherfucker. You gotta be good. Like it's like Jordan's sons. Like you can't, not to say all. It just you can't live up to it. Like how do you, how do you live up to that?
And the thing about it, Jordan's sons wasn't no bums. They made it to college and got scholarships. But can you imagine living up? I think I'd have probably changed my motherfucking name. You know what I'm saying?
But can you imagine the shit talk they heard playing ball, man? You suck.
Hell yeah. Nigga, you
ain't no fucking Jordan. You ain't no fucking Jordan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just the shit talk that they would get. Hey, Greg said his sons was trash.
Stop cutting out.
They wasn't NBA material, man. But
they were not NBA material, but
they bust our ass, man. Like I think they bust our ass if they played. Like I don't think they're NBA type players. Come on, man. They dad is MJ, man. They can't possibly live up to that name. It just no way to live up to it, man.
Hey, real quick, while we talking about greatness and kids and fathers and stuff, Greg Denny said, I saw Eric Gordon do them both dirty in 8th grade in high school. Well, Eric Gordon is a dog. So he's a monster. He's a shooting fool. That motherfucker can shoot from every side of the gym. Everybody get Eric Gordon.
So when you see Eric Gordon?
I think this nigga Greg might be lying. Greg.
Hey, Greg, you good? You good over there, man? Eric Gordon played for
motherfucking Indiana and shit. Greg, he was out in Indiana, nigga.
Hold on, man. Eric Gordon, 32, man. Eric Gordon, 32.
Right, Greg, like 40, ain't he? 35, 40.
Hold on, Jeffrey, right? What's his name? Jeffrey.
We gonna have to check out Greg credentials. Goddamn it, this nigga.
He is 32. He right. Hey, Greg, right though. Hey, the motherfucker is. Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg, we fact checking like a motherfucker here though. Hey, Greg, they the same age though. Cause the dude with the Illinois, Jeffrey Jordan.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Shit, he was only 6'1".
Exactly. He's 6'1", and you trying to make your own name for yourself, but your daddy is Michael Jeffrey fucking Jordan. Come on, bro. Like, hey man, that's got to be a hell of a. Every time you put your jersey on, you know what I'm saying? Like, real quick, the one thing I want to say is, for those that don't know who David Washington is, David Washington is the son of Denzel Washington. David Washington, before he started his acting career, was a college football player, and he was pretty decent. He was a running back. A lot of people don't know that. He's the one that said in the movie I just watched the other day. He was in Black KK.
He's in
Black
Ballers.
Klansman.
But I seen him when I seen him, he was in Ballers with the HBO show
Ballers.
with the Rock.
He was the
That's
receiver,
when I first seen him.
And listen, even before I knew he was Denzel's son, he was a hell of an actor. He had a lot of passion, and then when you found out that he was Denzel's son, you said, "Oh, whoa, wait a minute, I see it now." You know what I mean? I can see it. So David Washington, when he came into the industry, he changed his name. He didn't even go by David Washington because he wanted to set his own way. You know what I mean? He wanted to. I mean, it was crazy because he said as much as he loved his father, he had to show the industry that he didn't need his father's help.
Yeah. That's how you gotta do it. I would take that joint. Like if I was one of them, I would try to get that joint. I try to get that joint off my name, yo. Jeffrey Jones. I would have just changed the whole shit. Yeah, Jeffrey Jones, Jeffrey Johnson. Like I would have, like it would have been some shit. Like I would have changed the whole joint. They wouldn't even know who I was, man. Like I lived so far. Matter of fact, I wouldn't. He probably had to change to Jeffrey because somebody snuffed that shit out. That's Jordan. You're fucking Jordan. But yeah, man, you can't
get rid of the last name. But David Washington had a little thing he did. It was on Facebook. I watched or something, and he was talking about his career. The kid's a really good actor, man. And he said, man, after my injury in the NFL, because he was a running back for the Rams. A lot of people don't know that, and he was pretty decent. He tore his ACL and never recovered, and he knew that was it. So when he started his acting, he knew he had to get away from his dad's name. The things
he's pretty good though. He's actually pretty good. Man. That movie that you were talking about, what's the name of that movie? Because I was actually I looked at some of it. I didn't get all the way through it. Like some movies I'd be watching like when I'm going to bed.
Tonight with him, man. Listen, it was a good movie, but I was so fucking confused.
It was confusing. It was
like
confusing.
Exception with my man, the white dude. What's the young
Tenet.
white dude?
It's called Tenet.
Tenet. Hey, listen.
Tenet. Yeah.
It was a good movie, but good God Almighty, when I tell you, you better pay attention. Because if you don't, and don't run up on homeboy in real life, because he'll whoop your ass, because he knows some shit. Because when you learn type shit, they was fighting in that motherfucker. You got to know that shit a little bit for real.
Hey, I didn't know he was a running back though. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that history. But damn,
play for the Rams, man. St. Louis Rams.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, man. Like I didn't know he was actually a football player. I mean, even though he was in I mean, I just seen him from acting. And they say, yeah, that's Denzel's son. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, hell of an actor, man. He gives all this kudos and all this praise to the mom because he said the mom was the one that held the whole family down. Without the mom, none of them. And he said the mom was the best actress out of the family. She just took her time off to raise the kids and take care of the household. So that's really big, man. When we living in shadow, sometimes it can be a little different. We got way to fuck off topic, but that's what we do.
But yeah, I'm gonna do a little sports talk, man. I wanted to see what you got for the Super Bowl, man. So you got your pick. You got your picks that you actually said that you made, right?
I mean, I called it from the beginning. From the beginning, the week one of football, I said Tampa Bay and Kansas City. So here I am. Here I am. I told you then, and what I said at week one of football, when we all made our predictions, me, you, and Dan, the one thing I never do, I don't ever bet against Tom Brady.
So that's basically saying you picking Tampa Bay for the push.
I'm going with Tampa Bay instead of Tampa Bay, like Greg Denny said, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, man, I think KC gonna win this game, man.
You want to put something on it?
How much you jumping on it, man? Say nah, man, I ain't betting, man.
Let's bet a tattoo.
Nah, man, I don't even have a tattoo, man. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm not confident, man. But I just think Kansas City they destined to win back to back.
All right, okay.
They just to me they just been coasting, man. They've been coasting all year, man.
I'll never bet against Tom, dog. If you are anybody out there who's a football fan and you still think Tom Brady is not the GOAT, You don't know football. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it to you like that. This dude took the sorry ass Tampa Bay Buccaneers in his first year. First time ever in history that a team hosting the Super Bowl actually is going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
I'm gonna let that like my man say sizzle in your spirit. My man Country Wayne say, let that shit sizzle in your spirit, goddamn it, because it's never happened. Hey, Will, what you want to do? You want to bet some bids or a bottle of liquor or something? I'm taking all bets. What's up?
You taking up?
I'm taking bets. You know what I'm saying?
Taking all you in all the action, man. You taking all the action.
I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke, baby.
See, I'm not 100% confident, man. So I wouldn't bet, but I think yeah, I ain't 100. I mean, yeah, Tom is hard to go against because he might have one of those magical games, man. He seemed to always show up for the Super Bowl.
Hey, is that Compound one?
Yeah, that's Jerome, man. My man,
hey, Jerome. Why you switching your name all the time, Jerome? You're a cool ass dude, man. Compound one. This nigga got a cool name. I couldn't even pronounce that shit. I mean, shut up, my damn dog's an asshole, man. This damn dog is an asshole.
Yeah, man. But no, man. What I wanted to ask you though, man, is our QB situation, man. You know, your man Matt Stafford on the trade block. You got what's the dude name from Deshaun Watson possibly getting traded? I wanted to know, man, what would you trade for Matt Stafford? What you willing to trade, man?
A third and a fourth round all day.
That ain't gonna get you Matt Stafford, man. It's gonna be at least a first. It's gonna be at least a first or two. Would you trade
no first round for Matt Stafford?
They go give up. They give it up a first for him, bro. He's like the cheapest version. That's the talk, man. The talk is at least a first round, man. At least a first round, dude, for him. And they saying it might even be more because it's like 10 people that want him. So somebody gonna jump.
Now Deshaun Watson.
What would you give up for Deshaun Watson, man?
I trade my oldest son to them motherfuckers for Deshaun Watson. You can slut his little ass off for all I care. You can.
Would you give up four? Would you give up 4 first rounders? Because that's what it's.
4 first rounders you have. Yep, all day. Greg Denny said Matt is a good ass QB. I agree with you, Greg.
I would definitely give up 4 first rounders because that right there, we get him. We might be in the Super Bowl, bro. Like for real, we get Deshaun. I just don't know who. I just don't know if we got the access to get him though. That's the thing. But you're not on Matt Stafford though. You don't think they should trade a first or 2 firsts or first and a second. You don't believe in that.
Oh my!
the fuck did you just taste, man?
Gave me some.
You over there, Joe?
Gave me some spoiled wine. I've been on my little wine kick, man. You know, I'm doing my little grown and sexy, man. You know what I mean? I don't like that hangover shit no more. That hangover shit for the birds, man.
Hey, Will, that's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it.
You can make
a third and a fourth. Hey, you know what's funny, man? I be listening to motherfuckers on the radio, man. They be like, yeah, man, I trade. They gonna tell you the player they want to trade. They gonna give you. They say we're gonna trade the safety and shit. Yeah, you can give up such and such, and you'll give up the safety. What's the safety that got hurt this year? What's our safety that got hurt?
Are you talking about Collins?
Yeah. I'm just saying people will give you the player that nobody don't probably even really want. But that's, man. I throw in Collins. A third and a fourth, Will, that ain't gonna cut it, man. You gotta give up a first. You gotta give a first and a second, or a first and a third, and a player, or maybe 2.
For Deshaun Watson, I give up Kamala Harris. Goddamn it, you can trade that, bro. Get her up out of Washington. Send her ass down to Texas. She can do vice president down that motherfucker. For Deshaun Watson, you can have the whole farm. Goddamn it. Listen, get up. We need that dude. Matthew Stafford. I would like to see him in Washington. I wouldn't even be opposed to getting old Matty Ice. I'm gonna be honest. Matty Ice will move that ball.
Yeah, but he not on the Matty Ice is not on the trading block, but Matt Stafford is.
You gotta get him up out of there though. He'll be on that show. Watch.
But you're gonna have to give up. Like I said, one of these the third and the fourth ain't gonna work. If I can get him for a third and a fourth, shit. Should I take him for a third and a fourth? That sounds like you're gonna have to overpay.
No, this was what happened, Don. We're gonna offer them dudes a third and a fourth. Next year's second, next year's third. I mean, give up a little bit.
It's gonna be a first rounder, man. And the funny thing is, it's gonna be at least a first rounder, and maybe somebody get 2 first rounders. That's how that's what it might end up being. Hell yeah, man.
Bro, come on, bro. Hold up, man. You tripping?
I'm just saying, well, people, because he got a bunch of people that's in the mix for him, man. That's the thing. Like if it's 1 or 2 people,
I'm gonna tell you who I really hope don't get him. What will be the best fit for Matthew Stafford?
What?
The Dallas fucking Cowboys. If they get Matthew Stafford, bro, it's gonna be a fucking problem. If they get Matthew Stafford, dog, that Prescott is coming to Washington.
All they gotta do is sign Dak Prescott.
They're not gonna sign that. You know, they're not giving that bro all that money. They got a problem with a black quarterback.
Shit. They have to give him. They have to pay him. They fucked up this year, man. They fucked up. They need to pay. They gonna have to pay dude, man, because they know it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We definitely take him. You know what I'm saying? We definitely take him right off their hands.
Will said Stafford got back problems. He is an older quarterback. However, Will, I will tell you this: Stafford he'll go there and get that game-winning drive for you, bro.
Hey, that motherfucker is what we missing. Because you got to think about it, man. Kyle Allen gets hurt. And the other dude, Heineke, I like him. Dude's been hurt. Dude has been hurt his last 3 games. So he's not gonna be anything you can rely on. But I'll take one of them dudes, man. I definitely would take him but if we can get Watson, man,
But listen,
you the farms.
If you can pull up real quick and show me the free agents available. It's a lot of them, bro. There's a lot of this is going to be the biggest year in football history where quarterbacks are going to be on the move. And I'm talking about value quarterbacks, not just bullshit quarterbacks. This is going to be the biggest year that quarterbacks are going to be on the move. I mean, we got people out there like Tyrod Taylor, who I like, who you don't like. You be hating on my man Tyrod.
Nah, I take Tyrod, but he be competing. I think it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault this year.
How about Kobe Bryant? I like him too. Quality quarterback.
Brissett?
Yeah.
Oh damn! I'm off. Okay.
And Greg Denny said Jerry Jones messed that dude's bag up. He did. Unfortunately, though, it's going to bite Jerry in the ass because he's going to have to pay that dude now. And I think Dak is going to tell Jerry, go to hell. I think Snyder's going to throw that bag at Dak.
Yeah, we can't roll with Alex this year, man. Like we
No. We can't roll with Alex, man. I love Alex. Come back, play the year. Look at these quarterbacks real quick, y'all. These are some good quality fucking quarterbacks. Now hold up, we've been missing something. Hold up. Oh, no. I would even gamble with motherfucking Mitchell Trubisky for a bargain deal.
Hey, shit, I take Sam Darnold if I can get it. If I can get one of them motherfuckers, I throw a draft pick. But you know who got some ammo though, man? Miami, man. They got Tua. They don't look like him, but they can throw that shit back at him. They can throw that shit at. Yeah, I take him though, man. But I
take Tua too. What about RG3?
Nah, he done.
Well, what?
He done, man. RG3 done, man.
My man,
hey man, nah, man. RG just ain't been working on this game, man. I don't know what the fuck. Nah, man, we ain't getting no RG. He ain't working on this game, man. He don't work on this game.
I think RG3 need to get a system, man, to resurrect his life, man. Because
he had the opportunity. Yeah, he had the opportunity to get Baltimore.
He looked like crazy shit. You can tell the system ain't doing his hair, so he got to do something with his life, man. Because he needed to do something. Cam Newton, a free agent. I ain't fucking with Cam, man.
Listen, they do that. I'm sick. I'm sick that they do that shit.
Because Cam got something to prove, dog. He do, and he not done.
Would you take Jameis Winston?
Yes, I will.
I will take him too. I will take
everybody on this motherfucker except for Matt Barkley, Nate Suffield, Mike Glennon. Who else you got?
Hey, I actually would take Tyrod. I would actually take him to compete with I would take Tyrod.
Let's take
Tyrod would be. Yeah, I just let them compete, man. I let all 3 of them quarterbacks compete, and whoever. I mean, he'll probably end up winning. I mean, he should end up winning. I mean, because we need a running quarterback.
Listen, everybody forgets that Tyrod has beat out Baker. He beat out the rookie this year, and he was a starting quarterback, and he took Buffalo to the playoffs. I mean, I don't know
what the hell this dude did wrong to keep getting benched, man. I just can't
Well,
understand.
they punctured his lung. That wasn't his fault. They fucked
No,
up.
that's
Like,
if I was him, I'd sue the fuck out of
that was yeah. The NFL probably had to talk. See, they probably had to talk with him and shit, and got shut that shit down. Cause I think I would have sued too, but because it wasn't his fault. But yeah, I take Tyrod. He ain't gonna cost you shit. I take Mitchell. I take Mitchell Trubisky. I definitely would take because some of these dudes that you take, you ain't gotta give up shit. You know what I'm saying? You keep your draft picks, and they don't cost like they ain't gonna hit you for no 30, 40 million. Like, you know what I'm saying? I take some of this shit, man.
Already done would be Dak Prescott. If Dak doesn't win, Tyrod Taylor, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade for Matthew Stafford, man. I wouldn't. I'd let somebody else give up the house for that dude. There's some quality quarterbacks we got on this paper right here, bro.
See, I just think they're gonna drive the price up for him. I don't think we're gonna get them anyway. I think people gonna drive the price up on them. But yeah, I take some of these other dudes, and we definitely need.
Sagittarius Sanders said y'all need to pick up Ryan Fitzpatrick. Whoa, I like that, Sagittarius. I'm not gonna front. You know, he's one of the more interesting quarterbacks I've ever seen because this dude will go out and throw for 13 touchdowns in 3 games, but then he'll fuck around and give you 7 motherfucking interceptions in the next 2 games. So
yeah.
It's like you got to pick your poison.
Hey, he probably the best backup ever, man.
Greatest
like, motherfucker. Because he don't even play. I mean, Miami put him on the bench, and they actually don't even want Tua, man. Like
it's a toss up. It's a toss up between Ryan Fitzpatrick and what the white boy that did won the Super Bowl for the Eagles.
Foles, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I'll take Fitzpatrick over Foles right now.
Say starting quarterback.
Yeah, nah. I'll take. Yeah, he a 50-50 player, but he one of the best backups ever. I mean, if you needed a motherfucker, like we could have used him this year. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was on our bench, like he would have. Because he got a little arm on him and shit, so he and he don't give a fuck about throwing an interception. If you get one, he one of them motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about. He don't give a fuck about that shit don't rattle him.
But like you said though, Don, we gotta have somebody who can break the pocket and run. And Heineken, Hinky, whatever the fuck his name is, he can do that. Tyrod Taylor can do that. Mitchell Trubisky.
I think what's the dude from Tennessee, man? They got benched. That was a running quarterback.
Mariota, I like him. Mariota.
I like. See, we need one of those type of quarterbacks. This offense is kind of based off a motherfucker that can actually stay healthy and run. If you get one of them,
we can have any quarterback on this page, Don. We got to go get some receivers to help Scary Terry because we got some decent receivers, but the drop balls that we had against
we definitely need a better we definitely need a number 2, number 1. We need somebody we need somebody that's in that and they got some people out there. Allen. Some people that we can go grab. And it ain't no rookie motherfucker. You gotta grab you need a vet. You need a vet, somebody who definitely can blow past and catch everything. Versatile.
AJ Green might be.
Yeah, hey. Anybody to put beside Terry that they can catch, man. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta fix this quarterback position. I'm not too sold on Allen and Heineke. I want them to compete, but I'm not sold on them just being the quarterbacks because the motherfuckers get hurt.
The other dude gotta go.
Who? Allen? Probably mean Allen. AGG, and we got Harmon. Harmon was injured, but at this point, what he gonna be like a number? Harmon to be like a number 2 or something like that. A number 2, number 3. We still need a vet motherfucker. You was talking about Harmon that got hurt, the big boy. He might be.
No, and listen, Golden Gandy is going to be a great receiver within time, fellas. Listen, we got to understand this dude is super young. He hasn't really adapted to the NFL.
They got Harmon too. Remember Harmon's big boy.
He was hurt too. He's a big body. We got to get some serious playmakers like Don said.
But we need another. We need a serious 1-2 guy.
Yeah.
A guy that can do
number
both.
one, so that
a guy that's in between. We need a guy that's in between the 1 and the 2.
Because
I don't want a 2 and a 3. I don't want a guy that's between 2 and 3. I want a guy that can be a 1, but more comfortable in the 2. That's what I would like to see.
But see, Scary Terry, you want to be able to put him in a slot. If you can put him in a slot, it's over. It's a wrap.
Yeah, because they able to load up on him because he still get open. I mean, he still get open. He was hurt towards the end of the season, but he's still getting open. Like, he's a bad dude, but he need a quarterback. I mean, that's why I would like somebody like Matt Stafford if you could get him for the right price. I would like.
Could you imagine the yardage between Matt?
Because we're a quarterback away from being serious. And I'm not saying Super Bowl, but I'm saying serious. Like, we was 8 points to Tampa Bay. They ain't Super Bowl, so I'm just saying, like, with a backup. I just think, we close, man. Like, we close to being, like, a contender with a quarterback. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man. If you can get Watson, get Watson, man. I would be like, wow.
I'm telling you, I give up my left rib for that motherfucker. Shit,
hey, we get him.
You can cut off my ticket, send that motherfucker right in the mail.
We about to get that parade, yo. We get that motherfucker, yo. That parade is happening. When we do win, oh man, we gonna be out there, motherfucker, live.
Niggas gonna be out there smoking dippers.
Hey, we'll be out there, motherfucker, live. Because
you can say what you want to say about any of y'all little punk ass cities. When DC win a motherfucking championship, we party like none of y'all motherfuckers. Don't come down here. This is what we do.
If the Redskins, if they win again, it's gonna fuck the city up.
It'll fuck everything up.
Like, it's gonna shut shit down. Motherfuckers gonna be off work the next day. I mean, they're gonna be off a couple. You already know why they off. Like,
we the real chocolate city, not that other city out there in ATL, whatever they say. They claim that fake shit. ATL. Yeah, not that.
We'll say for Watson, it's going to be a trade we did for. He worked it.
He worked it, Will.
Hey, I would trade from what I'm hearing. They say fourth first rounders. I would trade it for Watson.
Hey man,
I wouldn't trade that shit. I wouldn't trade that shit for anybody else. I would trade them I would trade them first 4 rounds for Watson, man.
Hey Don, you hear what I said?
What?
I throwing a couple of my baby mothers, goddammit. Get them motherfuckers. Get that nigga here, goddamn. We need him, goddammit.
Hey, yeah, I do it though, Will. Like, I do it for Watson, man. He worth it. Like, dude, he an elite quarterback. You don't get them like that. Like, he does. Like, shit, they was in games this year they shouldn't even have been in because of him. Like, he wins.
He's from Georgia, right?
Washington to Washington is fire. Yes, sir. It is. Yes, sir, it is, man.
Sir.
But yeah,
I agree with you, Sagittarius.
Yeah, man. But we about to get up out of here, man. We actually
ran over a little bit.
No, we good on time. As long as it's under 60 minutes, man. That's why I can easily post it to Facebook, man, without having to edit that shit.
Hey, man, real quick, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Once again, man, everybody. Share this shit, man. Get everybody. He said, y'all win, I'm coming to the DMV. Hey, Greg, you coming to the DMV anyway to do this comedy show, dog. Stop bullshitting. We about to put this comedy show together. Everybody, man, like, share, get this broadcast to all your people, man. That way y'all can come on and join the show sometime, talk shit with us.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. YouTube channel. Like, we need y'all. We need subscriptions on the YouTube channel, man. We got way more people on this side that's not on the YouTube side, man. Y'all need to get on this motherfucking YouTube train.
And also, every Thursday we do an hour show. Fuck Your Opinion, where we talk about multiple topics. Me, Don, and Dan. Saturday, Don has a podcast, Because I'm Right podcast. Right. Him and his wife and Angry Mike. Friday, I got another podcast called Notorious Nerds. Check us out, man. We got a lot of things brewing, man. Y'all come be a part of it. Thanks for tuning in. God is good. The water's wet and the sky's blue. Wash your ass and wash your hands because, y'all be nasty and shit sometimes.
All right, man. We out. Peace.
Peace.